Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will meet with his security cabinet this week to discuss his country's next steps in its war with Hamas. Hundreds of former Israeli officials have signed an open letter calling for an end to the war in the Palestinian territory. They believe Hamas, quote, no longer poses a strategic threat to Israel. But tensions are once again rising over possible peace talks. CBS News foreign correspondent Chris Livesay has more.
Well, there is outrage in the Middle East after a far-right Israeli minister prayed at Jerusalem's most sensitive holy site, threatening to further derail hopes of a ceasefire in Gaza. Now, it's not the first time Itamar Ben-Gvir visited the Temple Mount, the holiest site in Judaism, which today is home to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the third holiest site in Islam. But he did it as images of hunger continue to pour out of Gaza, and after Hamas released its own disturbing video, this time of Israeli hostages emaciated and barely recognizable. One captive, 24-year-old Eviatar David, is seen digging what he says is his own grave. Hamas says it will allow the Red Cross to deliver food to hostages if Israel stops its airstrikes and opens permanent humanitarian corridors. But Israeli media is reporting that the government is planning to expand, not halt, military operations. Families of Israeli hostages have protested, warning the war only endangers the hostages more. Amid growing calls for a ceasefire, Israel's foreign minister is heading to New York to urge the UN Security Council to prioritize the plight of the remaining hostages, about 50 in total, more than half of whom are believed to be dead. Back to you.
Chris Livesay, thank you.